Okay, hello and welcome back to the channel, guys. GFitness22 here. I'm trying to record a video for a few days now. As even yesterday, I tried 3 times to record a reaction video. However, on the 3 times I had some technical issues and then my daughter had to sleep, so unfortunately could not record. However, today I plan on doing different. And with this, I feel better also physically, as I was kind of very sick. So I'm gonna go train and record my session. Not gonna narrate it, I'm gonna make it like with some music, but it's gonna be a longer vlog today, probably throughout my entire day. So in the evening I'm gonna upload and most probably record the reaction as well. But of course, to be a complete vlogger and a Bulgarian one, cigarette and feet. So let's see now. This time I'm not gonna cut the frame and just come in the gym. Oh, I'm sorry. But what I would do is even, but because I do smoke cigarettes, this is the way I do it, so. Transparency is key. And yes, cigarettes intervene with training. However, I'm not trying to portray to you guys that I'm doing this perfectly. I'm simply trying to say, and I had to go to my car, that you need to do something, even though if you're not perfect, it's better than nothing. And it's the first step to getting perfect, you know? So, let's see now. Let me take my trusty backpack from my trusty old car. Okay. And of course, we need some water, because the water in the gym is like almost 3 level. Like, what the hell, guys? Ugh. Okay. Today is the 31st of December, the last day of this year. And one thing that was very important for me is to finish this year in a strong way. Now, strong can mean a lot of things. In my case, it was all of the things. So, I'm happy that I've done it, and the year is ending in this way. Няма проблем, добро утро. Аз тук веднъж почти паднах брутално. Така си идвам най-спокойно и тук изведнъж като направих шлюп и целият джамп в кафе. Правя ли ти стъпки, че съм тук сега, или?
Не,
добре. Като свърша да говорим или сега нямаш време? Здрасти. Айде след нова година. Просто бех, значи синусите ми се подуха, човек. Брутална температура имах за няколко часа само. Обаче синуси, челюстта ме боли от болка в синусите. Не знам как. So, today, shoulders and chest with emphasis on chest and more or less traps, rear delts and side delts are gonna be trained as well. I'm gonna see how my body feels. I'm warming up at the moment. I'm gonna shoot the sets I believe are important. I may even do a little bit of narration on them, but because I don't have my microphone and there is people in the gym, I cannot just record freely because people are changing machines and this and that, but I'll make sure to capture the most important things. Okay, session was a success. There's one thing that you need to realize, guys. Without proper nutrition, even if you want, you cannot push your body a lot. So I'm holding a little bit off the gas as I'm feeling that I'm better, but still not where I want to be. Well, okay, got some nice conversation with an old veteran in the gym. You didn't understand much because it was in Bulgarian. Got an interesting movie to watch, and now I'm gonna go and buy food, unhealthy food to eat, as from tomorrow we start the regimen. Let's go to the car to leave my backpack. One of the things which I really like about this gym, it's in front of my house. So every time I train, it takes me exactly 2 minutes to get home. And now what I'll do, I'll go upstairs and then probably go back down to go and take some food. So let's see now. Okay. By the way, Eastern European holiday spirit. Rotting wall, Christmas tree. Like contrast. Okay, feeling super safe in this this lift, which is probably older than my grandmother, but not a problem. Why not? So, going to my apartment. See if I'm gonna go to the store now and continue with the video from my next location. I have to get used to making vlogs, as now I feel lost. But regardless, guys, I hope you enjoyed. Let's see. I was just able to turn on my camera with my nose. That makes me wonder. Okay. We're gonna go throw out the trash first and then go to the store to get some noodles. As for me, to show you what I eat when I want to get in shape, first you need to see what I eat when I'm not in shape, so you can get the idea. Now, let's go to the super maintained and clean bucket, where there is no trash and only cleanness. Yeah. So from here we go to the store. Okay, so basically this I taught my body to use this as fuel when I was having my cheat days outside of my prep, but still when I was on a regimen, and sometimes inside of my prep last year. I haven't shown you this. So this is a trick for me to have delicious spicy food and not get extremely fat and that bodish. But anyway, just showing you this because you think that when I'm in shape I just eat chicken and rice, which is not the case. Again, guys, this is a marathon, it's not a sprint. The reason why people can do things that make you fat and they don't get fat is because they took the time to do it properly. So rather than thinking, oh, it's easier for you and this and that, no. Think, how can I be in the same position? What do I need to do? So now, for me, it is important to eat on time. So let's get to it. Okay, this is not the best angle, nor the best lighting, but this is what I can work with right now at the very moment. So we're a few hours after I got the noodles. My daughter had to go to sleep, so I couldn't record. But basically, those are some top ramen, like they're not like the very basic cheap ones. I give like 5 level, which is gonna be €2 and a little bit, let's say like this. And they're definitely not a go-to choice for people when they eat healthy. First of all, I'm not trying to say here I eat like Sam Sulek, for example. No, I'm trying to say that it's very important for you guys to understand that in order to achieve a goal that requires you to look into the long term, you need to understand and evaluate your capacity and act accordingly to what you can do. When you're not making progress, you're not aiming small enough. If I aim to eat completely clean the entire year, when I know that there are gonna be times of the year where I can simply maybe not even afford to eat clean, even though eating clean is cheaper, but afford maybe I'm also human and from time to time I need to have some emotional comfort with food. Maybe I'm not perfect, you know? At the end of the day, nobody is. And the point of this, I just want to show you, because the new year is coming and everybody right now is gonna have resolutions. I'm having a lot of people contacting me wanting me to train them, which I'm very happy about. I'm having clients in the like outside of Bulgaria where I live, which I'm really thankful for, because at the end of the day, what I'm doing here is trying to help people by example, by advice, by energy, like any type of benefit that you can get from me. I'll be more than happy to provide it to you. So one of the ways that I believe I can do that is simply show you that I am mortal, just like you. I just refuse to die. Basically, understand your capacity, aim low enough. However, don't aim low. You know, I hope you understand that. And understand that you're not gonna be perfect all of the time. Like being perfect is something that you practice every day. It's not an end goal. It's actually the path. So if you aim to be that, you're gonna be in a very good place. But understand that you're also gonna be self-sabotaging if you aim too high. And maybe sometimes too high is gonna be not that high at all, and you're gonna have to aim really low. And that might intervene with your ego. But understand, you have to be bigger than your ego. Otherwise, ego doesn't work. So what I'm gonna do now, because it is the new year, I am going to play some Half-Life or another type of game which is very similar with one of my friends. And I plan on tonight to do a live stream in YouTube. And maybe I'm gonna play a game, maybe I'm just gonna sit around and have some thoughts. But I want to end the year and to start the new year by doing what I love, and that is helping people. Tati. And I believe that maybe there are gonna be some people that don't have any plans for tonight. So sharing the new year with you guys is gonna be something which maybe I'm gonna be alone in the stream, I don't know. But regardless, I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna announce it in my channel, in my community section, if I do it actually. So yeah, I'm gonna play the game now. Maybe I'm gonna put a few like snippets of what's actually happening in the game. And yeah, let's continue. Okay, going out again, and it's gonna be very interesting outside. You'll see why. Okay. So, I took a little nap, actually. Woke up, and as now I'm not eating really regularly, I mean at the same time every day, I have to go buy some things. So look at the weather outside now. It is like Silent Hill. Whoever has watched the movie, we have 2 parts, very good. Okay. Now it is very like lonely in the streets, and whoever sees me sees like a guy talking to a phone. So I don't know if I have to do it like this, but I don't want to lift it up like this for sure. So what we're gonna do now, this year, like Christmas Eve, I celebrate every year because this is like a very important part of the year for me from when I was a child. But New Year's this year, I'm not gonna celebrate. I mean, I will stay, I'll do a live stream, I will acknowledge the fact, I will look back, see what I've done this year, what I haven't done, and all of those things, and think on how I can be better in all of those things, obviously. But this year was, some kids there in the background. This year was a very difficult year for me, and actually, because usually when I share YouTube videos with you guys, I don't show you, for example, that I smoke cigarettes, even though maybe you know that, you've seen me smoke them. But I'm still sick. I believe this year has also taught me that I have to be as direct as possible. And not that I've been indirect with you guys, but for you to really understand my approach towards life and maybe get some inspiration and help your life, you need to know me completely. So I'm gonna let you much closer into my life from today, because this is gonna be uploaded this year. And what I'm gonna aim to do is be as real as possible, much more real than what I was. Not that I was fake, wasn't fake, was very real, but always you can be more. So this is what I'm aiming to do now. Why? Because I believe whenever you're the person on the other side of the screen watching this, thinking, okay, how can I do this? How can I do that? Maybe you have your own, not actually maybe, for 100% you have your different individual goals. You look at things, you try to get motivation, try to get inspiration. If you feel like only those people that are super perfect and that can handle everything can achieve this, you're never gonna achieve anything, especially in the weight losing journey and all of those things. Because the weight room and losing weight is not really hard, obviously. This is something extremely easy. But for me, for some people, math is very easy. For some people, physics is very easy. Doesn't really matter. At the end of the day, it's not the student, it's the teacher who can be better. The student is as good as the teacher, and I stand by that. I've taught many people how to live a better life when it comes down to nutrition and gym or movement in general. So every time I've achieved success with a client, it was because I allowed him or her close to me and allowed them to view me as I am completely. And this is what gave them the real inspiration and motivation. So I know that a lot of the people that watch me probably are on their own journey. I have to stop cutting my face. Are on their own journey and are looking to achieve their own things. But one thing I can tell you is that I believe, especially where the world is going and how people are nowadays, being real is one of the first things you have to do. Embrace yourself, be who you are. Obviously, if you're a piece of shit, don't embrace that, change it. But embrace it first so you can change it. You cannot run away from something and change it. You have to embrace it and work from there to change it. So, what we're going to do now, I'm going to take you to the store, which is literally like 5 minutes walk. But because I'm lazy, I am going to use my car to use enormous amounts of fuel, because this is a 20-year-old car that runs on diesel, simply because I'm lazy, or at least lazy to do this. And is it okay to be lazy when I speak about the things I speak with? No, it's not, definitely. But you know what? I would take the car anyway, because I can take the car. And if I can take the car, if there is nothing stopping me taking the car, and if I understand that I prefer taking the car because I feel lazy enough to not be bothered by the fact that it's gonna consume money from the fuel, that it's better to take the car and be honest with myself. Why? Because now that I'm honest with myself, I understand that I just acted like a bitch. So if I understand that and it doesn't bother me, well, then I just need to accept the fact that I'm not bothered by being weak. But if it bothers me, this is going to be one of the things which is gonna really drive me in order to change that. And eventually I'm gonna stop being a bitch or a weak person. So yeah, I speak a lot, and sometimes I lose my train of thought. But I trust the people that are sticking with me, because, guys, my channel hasn't shrunken down, even though I stopped uploading regularly a while back. And my channel hasn't really decreased in like subscribers. Actually, I am again close to 780 subscribers, which is literally one of my highest moments, I think, as a YouTuber. And by the way, I'm very, very close to getting monetized. I only need like to get 1,000 subscribers and to get a little bit more watch time on my videos. Again, not telling you guys help me make money. I believe that if my content is valuable enough, you're gonna subscribe anyway. I'm just saying that I am working on this, and I thank each and every single one of you for being a part of it. Because even though less than 1,000 people, like put 778 people in a room, let's see if you're not gonna be shy. So yeah, we've arrived at the store, the super far away location. Now let's see if there is gonna be somewhere to park, because from what I'm seeing, there is not gonna be. Let's see now. Nope. And again, nope. Well, we can wait a little bit. One thing that I actually wanted to share with you guys. I had a client, not gonna mention names. I love this person, an amazing experience with him or her, not even gonna specify the gender. Gonna make one circle here in the street to see if there is gonna be a spot. So we worked together, and this person did achieve good results for a relatively short period of time. As usual, the biggest problem was sticking to things, because they become boring. I can come back here and speak about how if this becomes boring, you don't want it bad enough, but I'm not here to motivate. I'm here to give an example with this one. So I noticed that this person, for some reason, constantly starts following me on my socials. And I start thinking that either somebody has hacked my account and blocks people or removes them. I also start being confused. So I asked this person, hey, what happened, Mr. Client? Why am I seeing you following me on all my socials like every other week, sometimes every other day? And I hear, and something here that I have to mention, I don't help people with the idea I'm gonna make money. Whenever I've made money from helping people with this, it has come, every single time, it has come after my desire to help, I believe. And this is something I stand by. So there is needless to say that I've helped this person, not specifically only when things were monetized. And I'm saying this because sometimes you say you need help, you get the help, but you don't really want the help. You're better off in your comfort zone. So, where am I going with this story? This client tells me, well, I'm constantly switching between fitness content. And I become shocked because I thought this person is my friend, even though we don't live in the same country. So, again, not specifying anything. I love you, Mr. Client, if you're watching this. You know, always. But the point here is, guys, if you want help, somebody can even come and give you 10 years of experience for free. Literally advice coming from a decade of experience for free. Like nothing. Literally the person that gives you this advice would only want maybe to see you succeed. This is what is going to be the real payment for him. Like the happiness in your eyes. And what you do? You don't take him seriously and you switch him between fitness content. Like you don't even know the person. So the point is, not being offended or anything. Again, I love you, Mr. Client. But the point is, it's not about I want help. I want to be able to fly. Will I jump off a building to see? Because if there is a chance, no. So it has to be I need to do that. Because if you only want it, even if you get help with nothing in return, you're simply not gonna take it. You're gonna waste people's time and you're gonna waste your time. So a new year is upon us. One of my goals, and I'm gonna write all of my goals down later in the live stream. I think we're gonna make these check boxes with all the things I want to do this year. I'll make a plan. I'll post it in the community channel. But the point is, don't waste anybody's time. Don't waste anybody's time, especially yours. So yeah, I'm gonna go to the store. Not gonna take you in, and when I come out, we continue. Okay. We did the shopping. I took some nice cigars for 12 leva. Then, oh, my parktronic is working. Like this car has a mind of its own. But anyway, so got some toys for my daughter. And now this guy is looking at me, guy, why are you shooting a video while driving? It's always responsible, I know. But I'm basically with 2 kilometers. So got some sweet, some candy. What else did I get? Some toilet paper. And nothing for food, I think. Nothing really to eat. I took some chips. Listen, this year has been a struggle for me, literally. I almost lost my sanity. You cannot no longer see me right now, it's dark. But I almost lost my sanity. I'm telling you guys, I was in a very bad place. The simple fact that right now I'm talking to you on this camera, I didn't sell my phone to pay my bills, is like amazing. And I'm not over exaggerating at all. If anything, I'm just taming the story down, you know. But I can tell you one thing, if I survive this year, I can survive a lot of things. Not like I still can be stronger, but I can go through some things, I can tell you this. If I survive this year. So if anybody is going through a rough patch, trust me, you're not the only one. You're not the only one, and the best thing you can do is just never give up. Literally never give up. That's the thing. That's the thing, guys. And I don't know now what's the time, but I think my spot was taken. And now, let me test actually if it is working, or I can park my car there, or not to risk it, huh? Oh, anyway. Well, let's see what we can do. Let's see if he's gonna make one turn. Yeah, of course, because it's my car. It turns a good amount of turning in this wheel. The other day I was just driving it in the snow and I did a right turn. It skid, and my wheel started, like when the car was going forward, my wheel was sideways. So guess how I fixed it? The Bulgarian method, which is what? I gave it 10 solid kicks to the tire and then went into an opposite turn with the same way. And guess what? My steering wheel is straight. So I'm not saying fix your cars like this, but god damn it, get the job done. Okay, let's see where am I gonna continue this vlog. Okay, after almost like 40 minutes of no electricity, it is around 10 minutes. It's at 10 minutes after 7. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm gonna finish this vlog because I do want to go live tonight and to welcome the new year live on YouTube. So I'm gonna finish with this clip and I'm gonna wait for you guys in my community section to get more details on the live tonight. Thank you for whoever is gonna be with me, and for the rest, have a happy new year.